Yes, I'm literally laying on a dock. Having the time of my life though. Gosh, I love it here. I can't wait to move here someday. It's just so nice. Man. I never thought I would like fall in love with the place this much, but it's just, yesterday I liked it like and it was overcast, and then I was here and I came out in the morning and it was before the sun rose and it was like just nice and cool. Even though it's August 1st, it felt like it was I don't know, maybe like late September or even October. And then the sun rose, it was just the prettiest thing. I don't know. I'm just loving it. So, yeah, that's why I just can't stop like videoing all this because I want to remember it all. Honestly, I did go swimming in this yesterday, but I can't quite like, it's kind of, the dock is like, my legs aren't long enough to like get down there, but it's really deep, honestly. I kind of feel like I might go in again, but I don't want to go like, my family is over like back there. I don't want to go unless they come down, because even though it's like, I grew up in Florida, and so I always was like told like you can't like go in the lake because of alligators. But here in Alabama, like, there might be a few, but like there's probably not. It's just like, anyway, so it's this crazy thing. And like I don't know, I loved swimming. It was so nice. It was just like, I've always wanted to swim in a lake and I got to. But the only thing was, there's a lot of seaweed, and also the rocks on the bottom are really sharp. I mean, of course I love rocks, but these ones here are just so sharp. So it's more fun to be out here where are like, I can't touch the bottom, but I just was like treading water. So like next time I come out here, I was like, oh, if I had like a floaty or something, it would have been perfect. But still, it was a lot of fun. Like, gosh, I'm just in literal heaven. I mean, heaven on earth. Like, this is the closest I think I've ever gotten to feeling like I'm in heaven on earth. And I don't know, I feel like God is just kind of showing me like maybe a bit of like what my future might be after after graduating college, because I really wasn't that sure. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was actually thinking about Hawaii, because like I really want to be a volcanologist, and Hawaii of course has an active volcano, and I was thinking maybe they have a cool like volcanology grad school program. I don't know, and of course Hawaii is gorgeous, whatever. I don't know, my family of course is like, oh, it's too far away. I'm like, well, I could visit. But it's so funny that of course like the very like next day we come on this vacation, which I knew was gonna be nice, but like I didn't expect to literally fall in love with this place. And I'm like, wow, I want to move here like ASAP. Like I'm like, can I just like skip going to Tuscaloosa and just do school online and move out here? Which obviously it's too late for that, but anyway, gosh, I'm so enthralled with this place. I just can't wait to, I mean, I'll only be in school for 2 more years, hopefully. Finish my degree and then move out here and it's just amazing. I want to have a house, like, literally, like, that's like right on the lake, has a dock like connected to the house. Like there's a house like that, not the one we're staying in. I mean, this is like the dock from the house that I'm staying in. It's not connected to the house, but I think it'd be so cool to have like a house that's like connected to the dock, and then like having a covered dock, because I don't like the sun. I mean, right now, like I like to go out in the evening and when it's shady and overcast and breezy. The evening and the morning are the best time. Early morning, late evening. But I could go out like during the day. I could go out anytime, even when it's sunny, and like sit there, and then also have like a balcony. Like this place also has like a balcony on top of it. I'm like, whoa, I feel like this is literally like, it's like my dream house. And I literally, I don't know, my dream location, dream house. And it's also like really close to this cute little town of Gunnersville. I mean, this is Lake Gunnersville in Alabama. It's this really awesome, amazing lake that's just like goes for miles and miles, has all these like inlets and tributaries, and it's so cool. And then there are mountains all around it. Of course, smaller mountains because it's Alabama, you know. But like you can see in the back, they look very small from here, but in person, like this lake, it like the mountains look like actual mountains, and it's so hilly and foresty. I just love it because it's like literally summer. And back in Madison, like, you know, an hour and a half away where my family lives, we left yesterday, and when we left, it was like almost like, it was like mid 80s. I mean, in the morning it was like low 80s, but then like almost up to the 90s, and it was still, this was like that overcast, and like, but then we got here and it's just amazing, and it's like just the breeze is just, oh, incredible. I don't know, like, I know I keep going on and on and on, and I don't even know why I'm making this video. I'm just like, I wasn't even planning on this. I just, goodness, I'm just starstruck. Like, I knew coming on this little vacation that we took was like gonna be nice, you know, little trip with the family before I head down to Tuscaloosa in pretty much a week. Yeah, actually, I'm literally going to be moving into my new apartment in Tuscaloosa in a week. I was like, oh, that'll be nice. Get to swim in the lake, you know, go. I didn't expect to like fall in love like this, so I don't know. All that to say, I'm just super thankful to the Lord, because I feel like He's giving me a glimpse of my future. Like, as if my future, I was excited about my future, like going to Tuscaloosa. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. This is the next chapter in my life. Can't wait to like finish my geology degree, and who knows where I'll go from there. Can't wait to go to Tuscaloosa. It's gonna be a fresh start. It's gonna be amazing. And then like the other day, I was sort of thinking, you know, like not like deeply, but just like, I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do after Tuscaloosa. Maybe I'll stay there a while, maybe I'll go to grad school there, I don't know. But then I was like thinking about Hawaii, which I definitely want to go there and visit and like study the volcanoes there, because it's like literally like an active volcano that's like constantly, almost constantly erupting, which is so cool. But like it's mafic lava, so it's thicker than felsic lava, which is thin, and that's the kind that like big, like scary volcanoes that like kill people, like Mount St. Helens, like that explode, are made of felsic lava, which has silica and more silica, and it's thinner, so the lava flows faster, and it also has a lot of gas and pumice and rocks and just big explosions. Like, those are the kind that can be like catastrophe. But like this one, like the one in Hawaii, is a shield volcano, and it just like lava just flows out of it, and you can, it's mafic, so it's thicker, you can like go and look at it. Anyway, it's so cool. Like, I want to go there someday, but I'm like, you know, and I was thinking maybe I should move there, maybe I should go to grad school. But then I looked at the grad school and I'm like, it doesn't look like they actually have a volcanology. I don't even know like if one can like get a master's in volcanology, but I feel like there's got to be someplace. I don't know. But anyway, all that to say, I feel like after I finished my geology degree at Tuscaloosa, I've already been at Auburn for like 4 years. Technically could have graduated if I'd like stayed on track, but things just went crazy. But in the long run, I'm glad that I didn't, because, you know, I would have graduated this year with all the corona and stuff. It would have sucked. Like, I wouldn't have had a real graduation. It just would have been weird. But, and I'm honestly really glad, because if I had, I wouldn't be getting, you know, the fresh start at Tuscaloosa. But now I'm like, ooh, if I had already graduated, I could just move here. But anyway, 2 years is really nothing. So I think 2 years, it's gonna be great, Tuscaloosa. I'm super excited still. But then after that, I'm like 1,500,000,000% moving somewhere out on Lake Gunnersville. And I'm just gonna be a geologist and do stuff. I don't know what I'll do, but it's amazing. So anyway, I didn't mean to ramble on for all this time, but I just am excited. I'm so excited, and I keep like talking to my family about this over and over. They probably think I talk way too much. Honestly, I really like to talk, which you may have noticed if you know me or have watched any of my videos. I tend to go on and on and on. It's just because like I tend to like think out loud. Like, I talk to myself when I'm alone. It usually will end up turning into like praying, so I'm like talking to myself but also praying at the same time. But I talk a lot. I like to, and so I'm probably like exhausting them with all my talk, which is why I just was like, you know what, instead of talking my family's ear off, I'm just gonna make videos about this and post them and watch them myself, because honestly, I don't know, it's just fun to like, because I'm so happy. And, you know, I have struggled with depression for a very long time, and lately, like, God has been giving me keys to help me with that. I've been really like, over the summer, I really like dove deep into my mind, and like I was praying a lot, you know, really trying to figure out why am I like this, not just my depression but my anorexia as well. And the eating disorder, I still, honestly, I'm doing a lot better eating wise, but I realized the body dysmorphia is crazy, because like honestly, me looking at myself right now, you know, I'm having a little bit of trouble, because I feel like I've gained a little bit of weight this week, and honestly feel like I'm fat, you know. It's like crazy, and I like keep saying this to my family. They probably get so annoyed at me. I'm like, oh, I feel fat, I've gained weight. They're all like, oh my gosh, you're not fat. They honestly don't even like know what to say anymore, because I just say it all the time, and I'm like, you know, I'm just kind of venting when I like say these things, because I'm like, I know that, you know, logically I'm actually not fat, but it's just this weird, it's like literally body dysmorphia. I look in the mirror, or I look on my cell phone camera, and, you know, I'm like, I don't think I'm fat, but I'm like, I could be skinnier. I don't know. Anyway, it's just this crazy thing, but I'm working on it, like I said. But mainly, I feel like I've made a huge breakthroughs with the depression. Like, I'm just so much happier, mostly because I'm so close with the Lord now, and always talking to Him, and things are just growing at this huge accelerated rate in my life. I just am so happy and excited. Can't wait to see where He takes me next. And I feel like, you know, I mean, I knew, like, I was excited about Tuscaloosa. I was like, I know this is the next step for me. But I feel like He's given me this gift of, like, giving me a glimpse of, like, what comes after Tuscaloosa, which is pretty, like, near future, you know. It's, like, 2 years at the most, because I'm going to try and finish my degree really fast. And honestly, I might even do summer school, so maybe a year and a half, I don't know. Although I guess if I re-sign a lease, I'll have to be there for 2 years. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. But I'm just like, you know, my life, I used to like think that I had no hope for the future, but now I'm more hopeful than ever. I know like things are great right now and they just keep getting better and better and better. I know God has great plans for me, and even more than I can imagine right now. And every day He keeps showing me things more and more and more. I'm just like floored. I'm overwhelmed, and that's why I can't stop like smiling and having so much. I just have been having the best time. It just keeps getting better and better every day. And like, if you told me like 5 months ago that I would be literally the happiest I've ever been in my entire life in 5 months, I would be like, well, hopefully, you know, like I hope that happens, but that sounds kind of crazy. I don't know. So, gosh, I mean, thank you, Lord. I'm just like, thank you, Jesus. And He really does. He's amazing. He is my best friend. He is all I need, but He's giving me so much more. It's like, I have Jesus, and that is truly enough for me. I got to the place where it's like, you know, Jesus being my best friend is truly enough. And I think once I got to that place, I was content with my life the way it was. I was like, you know what, as long as I have Jesus, I'm okay. And it's like after that, things just started falling into place. Things were like, and it's like things are accelerating like crazy, like beyond my wildest dreams. Like and I know, and every day it gets crazier and crazier. Anyway, all that to say, like, I can't even imagine, like, being this happy now. It's like almost like weird, because I am still getting used to being happy most of the time, because I used to be like sad all the time. Not like all the time, I'd have highs and lows, but the highs were really high, but I always crash and have this terrible low after, and it was terrible. And I kind of got to this point where I was like, you know what, I don't want to have these lows anymore. I want to feel happy as much as possible. So I started doing things that gave me thrills, like walking in the rain, running at night, you know, walking in the sprinklers at the park if nobody's around. And then, like, you know, yesterday, like, I like went and swam in this lake, which my family was all like, you're crazy. And like, honestly, I kind of want to get in it again. I don't know if I'm gonna. And then like today we went and explored this. It was like not a huge like big deal, but this cool like limestone kind of cavern thingy. And there was this little waterfall, and I, of course, like, it wasn't like dangerous or anything. There was no pitfalls, but like I climbed down there. My family was like, are you sure? You're crazy. I was having the time of my life. And I found like so many cool things. I think I may have found some like rocks with like little tiny carboniferous, like, I don't know, fossils. Because like carbonates tend to like have a lot of fossils, and they're usually like little tiny sea creatures. Because I don't know, geology's so cool. And then everything, and so I don't know, I'm like literally rambling. I'm just, all that to say, I should probably stop filming because my phone does not have a lot of storage. But hopefully this video will actually save. But all that to say, God is amazing. I love Him so much. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for changing my life so dramatically. I'm so happy right now. I can't even put it into words. Thank you, Jesus. I love you so much. And I can't wait to see what you have in store for me next. And I can't even say it enough. I love you. There are no words to express how much I love you and how thankful I am. But I'm trying. And you know it's in my heart. You know. And you know everything. So anyway, well, I love you, Jesus. Amen.